Just what you want.
Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Cold Tea Podcast. It's your girl, Miss Vivian, baby.
It's your boy Al.
And I'm your girl, Dr. L. So, how's the day? How's the week been?
Oh baby, I'm feeling it.
You looking up, you looking refreshed.
Yeah, got a lot of rest this week, y'all.
Good.
How y'all week been?
Child, this has been a good week. I mean, it's been stressful, but today was good. Today was actually a good day. Thank the Lord. But yes, it was a good day. This week though, oh, child. That's all I can say, child.
Hey, but we made it to the end of the week. It's Friday, baby.
Yes.
Right. My week been really good. I feel like I've got a lot of rest this week. I'm always on go. This week I took a lot of naps. Like I rested a lot. It has been a good week for me. I could finally say I had a restful. I mean, is it restful?
Yeah.
A restful week.
You need those times. You don't have to always be on go to feel accomplished and like you're being productive. Your body naturally needs rest.
Literally. Child, I love when a person say they done got them naps in. Child.
Man,
you love a nap.
Oh, baby.
One thing you gonna do is take a nap.
Baby, you hear me? A nap is my last name, baby.
Baby. So what we talking about, y'all?
So today's topic, we are discussing friendships after 30. Is it you or is it growth?
Okay.
So we're gonna start at losing friends after growth and healing. How do you feel about that? When you hit 30, you have either your same friends group or you have new friends group, and you feel like you've gone through stuff in the past or currently going through something, and you have to heal from whatever it is and grow through it. How do you feel about that in friendships? Like, what's y'all take on it?
Personally, with me, I've had all my same friend groups that I've had since college until now. So I feel like we grew together. We grew together. However, I do have add-ons. Like I have new friend groups, and I think that happened that way because when I moved to Florida from where I came from, South Carolina, I had to meet somebody, child. And those friend groups were genuine and good. So with me being in my 30s, my early 30s, they match my energy. They match what I stand for. They are successful and doing their thing. So I feel like it was a blessing for me.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, like I feel 100% what you're saying. So I will say my friend group started evolving kind of when I graduated, honestly. Like high school, when I was in high school, I had a friend group. We called ourselves the Bad Side. And then, after high school, all of us started going, most of us stayed friends for a few years, for like 4 or 5 years, and then we kind of started going our separate ways. Of course, most of us went to different colleges, so of course we got in different friend groups there. And then after college, I joined the military, other people moved out of town, and then I ended up moving out of town. And kind of to piggyback off of what you're saying, Al, like I had to get new friends. So I still do have, a lot of friends that I had back home. However, we're not as close. We don't talk every day like we used to. So we're not as close because I don't see them all the time. We do check-ins, and I will say I'm a distant friend.
Yeah.
I'm a very low maintenance. I'll say I'm a low maintenance friend. Like I'm one of those people, you don't have to really call me often. You don't have to text me often for us to still be good.
Yes.
I actually despise people. And I'm not gonna say despise, but it kind of gets me a little like anxious for people who are like overly like smothering me. Like, you ain't gotta FaceTime me every day, girl. We're good. I promise you I'm not gonna leave your side.
Yeah. I feel like I talk to my best friends the least out of
anybody.
Me too. I talk to them. And we know that we are still like, it's a connection, like ain't nothing gonna change. We still like there. If we link up tomorrow, baby, it's gonna be like how it was a year ago when we linked up. So
everybody has has their own lives. Everybody, some people are married, got, you know, have strenuous jobs, kids. Like, it's a lot. What about you, Ed?
I think for me, I would say like in high school, of course you have high school friends, but as you, you know, go on to after high school, just grow, I kind of think with my friendship in high school, we kind of separated, just growing pains. I love you, but I'm gonna love you from a distance. I didn't go to college, I went straight to the military, and I feel like a lot of my military friends, they still my friends today. So,
but you went to college.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, after high school, I went to the military. So my military friends now, you know, not just friends, they're family, and then other people that I have met, which I struggle with friendships, to be transparent, just for different reasons, as far as the respect level, as far as boundaries, as far as expectations of, you know, what people expect of you and what you expect of others and all of that. So I think when it comes to growing and healing, a lot of my friendships kind of separate because it's just a lot of things that they believe in and I don't, and vice versa. So
that makes sense.
So I think friendships in 30s, after 30, I feel like really has been a struggle for me because I am busy. A lot of things that I was doing in high school and military, I'm not with it today. You get what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people don't understand that as you elevate and evolve in life, you're not going to carry certain things with you, you know, and you can't do certain things just because of professionalism and, you know, just how you feel, your morals and values.
So I get the whole, you know, the morals and values thing, but do y'all feel just because you and your friend are totally different, two totally different people, y'all can't be friends? Like, I don't have friends just like me.
But I feel like that's when it's a respect thing. Like, okay, I don't believe in that, but I respect you. But when it becomes disrespectful, it's always confrontation because I don't believe in what you believe in, you don't believe. That's where I draw the line. You get what I'm saying? So that's when it comes to growth and healing and stuff like that. You gotta love people from a distance.
So when it's disrupting the friendship is when you're just like,
right, because everybody different. We all, you know,
we grew up different.
Right, and we believe different.
Because, baby, I got friends who are lawyers, friends who doctors, nurses. I got friends who are janitors, friends who
and I don't treat them different.
No, friends who still in the streets. All that, baby. I know it ain't no judgment this way, baby. I just, you know, it's just a place and time for everything, for everybody. Like, I ain't gonna always be with my friends who might still be in the streets, because baby, that's not my lifestyle. That ain't what I do. Right,
but you still love me.
I love that.
I can't hang with you like that for real. We can do this together, but that's the respect thing. That's boundaries. You get what I'm saying? So how do you feel about like one-sided friendships? Like if you always feel like you have to reach out to that friend, or the friends feel like they always have to reach out to you, and then just holding like that emotional labor, you know, in your heart or over their head, or they holding it over your head. How do y'all feel about that?
I feel, so for me personally, like I said earlier, I'm a low maintenance friend, so things like that don't bother me. I don't sit there and dwell on, oh my gosh, I had to reach out to Sarah. Every time me and Sarah talk, and I'm just throwing out her name, I'm always the one reaching out to her.
Who's going to be Sarah?
That was the first name that came to my...
I was just about to say, that was just somebody that came to
All right, Toya.
Toya, there you go.
Oh, I get where you going with
Dang.
Dang.
Sarah can be black too. I got different friends of different races.
No, for real.
Girl, me too. But I'm just saying, girl, you gotta be serious.
Anyways, back to my story. Just because I gotta reach out to Toya all the time, it don't bother. You have to know your friends. So maybe Toya is not the person to reach out. I have friends that probably think that of me. Bill ain't reaching out for real, unless something like really crazy had to happen in your life and I'm reaching out to check on you. Other than that, like I might talk to you on Instagram, but me just picking up the phone all the time, calling you, reaching out to you, it's probably not gonna happen. And I hate that. I am that type of friend. I will check in if I know something is going on, but if I know you just live, I don't like to bother people. So I know you good, you living your life, you know, I'm laying eyes on you, I see your Instagram post, your Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Hey.
But what if that person requires that, like in your friendship, like, hey, I really want you to, like, how do you
tell
handle
me,
that?
and then I can do better. However, I'm not gonna smother you, and I'm not gonna reach out to you every day. So if you need that, I may not be the friend for you.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of my friendships. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm not calling or texting like that. And a lot of people do not understand that. Like some people really need that.
Yeah.
And I never been a friend like that. Now when we connect. Like we good. You get what I'm saying? If you call me today and I haven't talked to you in 2 years and I consider you my friend,
We can hold a conversation.
if you need something, I got you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No love lost.
It's no love lost. But my friends that I, went through this with, it's like they want that text.
Yeah.
They want that call. And I get it. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. I am very busy. Like this is what I tell them. I'm busy. It's not like I'm doing it intentionally. You get what I'm saying? This is my character.
Right.
I know that you're good at, do you need anything? What's going on? But a lot of them be like, I just want to talk to you because you always help me. You know a lot. You just make me feel better. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Al?
Baby, listen, with me, I ain't no phone talker. I got maybe two friends that I talk to on the phone, like on a consistent basis. But y'all know I ain't no phone talker, baby. I ain't about to be calling you. No, I recently just had a run-in with a friend who expected me to be very much under them, and that friendship didn't work. And I'm okay with that, because baby, that's not me. And like I always say, y'all, I ain't changing.
It stresses me out.
Yeah, I get really
and
I get overstimulated.
Yes, I get very overstimulated. If I see, because I can ignore a call like nobody else. And if you're constantly called, like if I just talked to you yesterday and I'm like, dang, what you want today? And you're just like, what you doing? Like, I got a bag on clean up. What? You good?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, we all wrong, baby. We have careers, baby. 9 times out of 10, baby, I'm dealing with my job. my job.
Something like, if it's an emergency, text me first. Hey, you busy? Let me know what it is that you calling me for, and then I'm gonna pick up the phone. I ain't even gonna lie. You just calling me out of the blue? Probably not.
Girl, me either. Like I said, I got 2 friends who I talk to on the phone on a
I got one.
daily basis, maybe. And what other than that, baby?
I'm not. I'll be looking at the phone like,
Yes.
person calling for it. I'm gonna let you call. If you call 1 time, I'm probably gonna ignore it 2 times. If you call the 3rd time, I'm probably gonna answer, but I'm gonna answer with a little attitude.
Yeah. And my 2 girls that I talk to on the phone with like that on a daily basis, it's because that's how our friendship started.
Yeah.
Like that was something that we built over time. Like it was.
That's y'all thing.
Yeah, that's our thing, baby. We gonna get on the phone, we gonna gossip, we gonna talk about this, that, and the third, baby.
That's how me and my best friend are.
Yes.
That's it.
So do y'all set the boundaries when necessary, or do you go into a friendship and they are aware of, okay, I'm your friend, but you don't have to call me every day?
With me, I feel like that's why I messed up in this last friendship. I feel like I should have set the boundaries from the get-go, rather than waiting until we got over yonder and then boom, now our friendship going, because you want to be attached to me.
Right.
Like, baby, we not together. We not this and we not that, baby. So we gonna talk when we talk. We gonna hang out when we hang out.
Yeah.
And you need to respect that. And let me dibble dabble a little bit. So when you have that friend that want to go everywhere you go, how do y'all feel about that?
It depends. Like if it's a friend that, okay, we know that we party together. Okay, cool. If it's a friend that's like literally just trying to be under me, because I have been in situations where I feel like people want to be around me to monitor. They have that monitoring spirit. So it just depends. Like what is it? You get what I'm saying? If we go out all the time, okay, cool, that's our thing, that's what we do. But if you just trying to come to my house, go to the store with me, do this.
Oh, bitch, I love how that.
I'm for real, like when you, I'm like, pump your your brakes, because I like my alone time. Like, I go to the stores by myself. I want to sit at home by myself. I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want to text. I'm busy. I'm doing this, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for me, it just depends.
Yeah, I see stuff like personal stuff. I don't know if I ever dealt with a friend you want to come with me to the grocery store, you want to come with me everywhere I go. Yeah, that's a bit much.
I had a friend like that in
For
military,
real? Yeah, but they may have rooted issues also within themselves. They probably don't like to be alone. And that is something you gotta address at first. But me, as far as like friends inviting them places and things like that, I don't really have an issue with that because ever since high school, I've always been the friend who put friends together. I can say that. And I've had fails at it a lot, but I've had more successes than fails. Even our group in high school, all of them were friends through me. None of them knew each other separately. So I've always kind of pieced friend groups together, and the only way you can do that is if you, hey, I got this friend I'm about to go out with, hey, do you want to tag along, you want to come? So I don't really have an issue with doing that because you never know who can vibe together. So I like it.
So that goes into my next question. So how do y'all feel about mingling friends? What you just said, do you feel like you do a personality check? Like, okay, I could bring Eb around this person because I know how Eb is, I know how this person is. Or do you just be like, nope, I'm on?
No. I definitely do a personality check. Sometimes I'm kind of, scratching the fence with it, but I still do it because you just never know. And like, sometimes people do meet other friends, and then it also makes it easier. I do it selfishly because it makes it easier on me. I done killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I hung out with you and you at the same time. Now I got the rest of the week. I ain't gotta hang out with neither one of y'all.
Yeah, y'all know me. Y'all know I be meet to my friends.
Yeah, you have no care in the world.
No, that's not true. Because sometimes it's certain people I don't bring around y'all, or I don't bring around other friends because I know how those people are. Like, I know I may have a friend who always wants to gossip. And baby, I know y'all not with that. Y'all not wanting to sit there and talk about people or sit there and read people down. Like, baby, that's not
read
true.
sometimes.
Baby, sometimes, but sometimes you can have a friend, baby. Oh girl.
Bitch, you could have just kept talking.
You know,
Damn.
Girl, you can have a friend that always want to read people though, baby. I don't be on that.
That's a big one.
It's giving, it's the care within yourself. Because why?
Yeah,
like,
let's just vibe.
Yeah.
Don't be messy all the time.
No,
messy sometimes is okay. For real, not all the time.
Baby, because I don't be on that messy stuff. Like, I might say this and that every blue moon, baby, but going over yonder and always talking about people, baby, no.
That's not going to be the topic of my conversation every conversation.
No.
Because for me, everybody know who's going to be around, who have I met them before, like, stop playing with me. Like, I be wanting to know because I know me. I ain't with a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying?
So I say you're the type that's you're the friend that you really gotta peep the vibe. Like, before I invite Elle, she's the type that I really gotta be like, okay, let me think about the personalities of these people. Like, Elle, so don't get me wrong, you're never gonna be rude and you're never gonna be disrespectful. However, we'll hear about it on the back end. But
no, you're either gonna like me or not. There's no in between with me, and I've always been like this. My friends from childhood to now will tell you that, like, I don't change. You get what I'm saying? It's no in between. It's no in between. You're either gonna like me or you're not. But you really have to know me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You really have to figure me out. You know, like, this bitch really is cool. Like, she just.
But one thing about you, your facial expression gonna tell it every time.
For real?
Yes, girl, you know that, please.
Oh, not all the time.
Yes, it will, girl.
You gotta know her to know her facial expression.
I feel
like if you don't know her, you probably won't.
Okay, maybe because I know you all, that's why I know, like, your facial expression gonna tell it.
You know, if anybody's facial expression gonna tell it, it's yours.
Oh my God.
I think it's definitely yours. She can keep a poker face. You can't. Cause you gonna sit back and even your body gestures and stuff like that. When I know, cause I can just look at you and tell you everything that you thinking. All I gotta do is look at you. So it's definitely your face and
then
your
when
body
you do that head.
So why you talking about her? She can keep a pretty good poker face.
Oh my God, girl, not the butt head
And
time,
she
girl.
kind of ever pull you to the side more so a little bit after, take you to the bathroom, be like, friend, da 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 da.
Right. Y'all remember
You?
Y'all remember that friend we had, child?
That was your friend.
Oh.
Let's
Would
call
never
it
be the topic of this podcast.
No. Next. Yes. Never.
So how can we maintain healthy friendships, y'all, with our busy lives? We got everything going on, catering to our different friends' needs. Like, what can we do for that?
I feel like a friendship is just kind of like a relationship.
Yeah.
And in its essence, like, you just have to communicate, you have to be genuine, and you gotta show love. Like, that's a true friendship. Like, baby,
Be honest.
and be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
No sabotaging, no
Yes.
jealousy. Like, stuff be deep rooted in a lot of these friendships.
Yes.
You have to be careful
Yeah.
with people. People be having hidden agendas. People be plotting,
Yeah.
people be twisting. You be thinking people like you. I'm talking about long-term friendships. You really think people be your friends, and they really they monitoring you. They not really truly happy and
Yeah.
genuinely, happy for your success.
Yeah.
You evolving, you doing this, you doing that. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a difference between like being jealous and then actually, actually adoring what that person have going on. Like, I can love what you got on. I be like, dang, I want to do that. Like, she motivate me.
Inspire.
Yeah, inspire.
Absolutely.
Like if
Absolutely.
I want friends that inspire me. I don't want to feel like I'm that friend that just got it going on, baby. I need growth. I need friends.
But yeah, I never really experienced like jealousy. I don't think personally in friendships, but like I said, I don't go into friendships thinking, oh, this person might be jealous of me, this person might be jealous of me. Like, I go into it with good intent, I think. Now, I have separated from people due to just differences, but it's never been no love lost. Like, I can name like maybe no friendships that we separated and it was just an argument, except that friend that we were talking about earlier. That was the only one. Now, I will say I did get like hurt in a friendship before, and that was in like college. So like, I will say we separated. Me and this girl were like best friends, y'all. We were best friends. And she ended up, getting with a different group of friends or whatever. So she started being real distant towards me, and I didn't understand. We had been friends since high school. I didn't understand like why she was so distant towards me. And I know I was hurt by this. So I remember exactly where I was at when I got the text message. I was on the bus. Like, they used to have like a little bus take you from your class to your dorm or whatever.
The shuttle bus.
The shuttle bus. So I was on the shuttle bus, and she basically sent me a long text message to summarize it, saying like, I can no longer be your friend because I hang out with A, B, and C, and you be at the party and you party too much. Cause I'm a party girl. Well, I used to be anyway. And I was just like, that's just so crazy. Like, cause you used to be with me, and I can understand your growth. But however, that doesn't mean that we can't be friends. I'm not asking you to come to these places with me.
Right.
It's not like I'm the one dragging you out to these parties, and I hate you feel that way. And so I kind of just cold turkeyed it after that because I felt like you were being fake.
Yeah.
So like months later, this same girl tried to come and talk with me at our apartment. She pulled up on me and she was like, I want to talk, I want to be friends again. I guess it didn't work out with them friends, and I'm just like, I treat like relationships like, no, like, bitch, you can't dump me and come back.
I think I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think sometimes people just don't know how to be a friend.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't
You
know
could
how
have
to
went
be a
about it
friend.
a different way
Yeah.
in that situation. Like, you could have had your friends. I already had my other friends, and we could have came together and did something that me and you both like to do versus just like, I can't be your friend no more because I hang out with these people.
Yes, but
And it make
sometimes,
me look bad.
sometimes you do have to just cold turkey a friend though.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, if you know that friend means you no good,
I've done that.
or if that person has bad intentions, or if that person is jealous, baby, just cut them off.
Yeah,
And
I've done that.
I do believe in like communication, but like I said, sometimes you just have to cold turkey cut off a person, and that's just what it is, baby. And like I always tell y'all, I find a need to apologize when it is when it is necessary and it's a necessity. But if it ain't necessary for me to apologize to you from why I cut you off, baby, I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, I think good communication and friendships are definitely top priority.
Yeah.
I feel like some things are very minor, some things are major.
Yeah.
Not major as if, okay, I can't be your friend, but let's talk about this, because don't you ever in your life try me like this again. But a lot of people be afraid to communicate their differences because maybe they are afraid of not being friends no more, or how you feel about it, you know, or how you may perceive what, you know, what's going on. But communication is key, for sure.
With anything.
With anything.
That's just what it is.
So with that being said, guys, as far as doctor orders, send that text, checking in on your friends. Make sure you communicate. Make sure you are being genuine, and make sure that you are being that friend that you want your friend to be to you.
Yeah. But baby, the gossip that I got for this week, baby.
That's your own gossip.
I'm trying not to. But baby, when I got on social media this week and I saw some little white underwear.
What?
Baby.
What?
Baby, I saw some Bogan and some white underwear.
Lil Nas X.
Baby, Lil Nas X, baby.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. They said they think it's a possible OD.
I don't think so. You think so?
What you thought that was?
You know, look, so I feel like Lil Nas X, when Old Town Road came out, like 5, 6
He
years
was weird
ago,
then, wasn't he? Doing crazy stuff.
Well, he wasn't doing that.
but he reached, so once you reach a level of success that is so high, I feel like you'll pull different things out of your ass to get that same attention that you once got. I don't think it's OD. I think it's a cry for attention.
It could be, and then you also know that he wasn't as popular as he was back then.
Right.
So maybe it could be him.
It was a
like,
short period, right? I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah.
it was a short period,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was.
Maybe like a year run, maybe 2 years. But Old Town Road was like huge.
Yeah,
it was.
That's
It
what blew
was.
him up.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, sometimes when you genuinely are trying to bring yourself back, you would make a list.
You'll do it, and you know it's going viral when you doing dumb stuff like for attention like that. Like you just being you is not going viral.
But girl, that man ain't never been the same until he started doing all that blood stuff with
Yeah,
you know
the devil
I
Satan
ain't
and all that stuff.
I ain't gonna say playing with God because I'm not the one to judge anybody and say they playing with God, but
Baby, he was doing demonic stuff. He was definitely playing with God. He wasn't even playing with God. He was dancing with the devil.
yeah, he was. But you know, that ain't my job to say that what it was. I made my observations. I saw it, but
As a blood-born Christian, that is your job to say.
I mean, it is my job to call people out on their, not to call people out on their wrongdoing, but yeah, to call people out on their wrongdoing. That is true. However, baby, I ain't no pastor, baby. I'm gonna let the Lord handle that, the preacher handle that. I'm gonna let them handle that, baby.
So
The video I saw, he did kind of look weird.
Like he was OD.
But I don't know OD. It could be mental health. Like
It
mental
could
health
be.
is big in our community.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He looked weird to me.
Yeah.
But he always did. But this one was kind of different. How he was just
Girl, like you got
like it was just a little much.
Well,
I don't know about OD. I'm just my observation. It could be mental health.
It could be.
I think I'm leaning more towards mental health than
Yeah.
OD.
I don't know.
You think OD? I do feel like he probably is on drugs. A lot of people in Hollywood are on drugs. But I
Yeah.
don't think it's just, I don't think he's on drugs to the point where he was out of his mind not knowing what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly how to get the media. He knew exactly to get people talking about him.
Yeah.
Because nobody's talking about Lil Nas
That's
X. What's
true.
the last thing he did?
That was
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was a talk, and then it died down. So
Yeah.
what's next? So it's kind of like fame is like a kryptonite. You're searching for that higher level.
Yeah.
You've already made the hottest song. You can't top Old Town Road. What can I do next?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is.
That baby said next.
Y'all remember that song on MTV? Chris?
Yeah.
I mean, MTV was called Next.
Yeah.
Make it on the blood. That was this so off topic, y'all. I used to look at that show. It's like next.
Baby. With them little white drawers on. Baby, they weren't dirty though.
They want that.
They was not dirty, baby. He
They
made
was white like
sure.
he was going to get baptized.
Yes, baby, he had them boots on, baby.
And so you got to pay for these.
Sir, you know what? And somebody will pay for it.
Yes.
Somebody done paid for it.
Yes.
Lil Nas X don't need no money. He don't need no money. He just needs the attention, and it's just so crazy because that's what the world has come to now. Doing crazy antics to go viral to get attention.
They love the stunt.
People are not gaining attention for creativity anymore, for their, you know, their talents and things like that. They're gaining attention for doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, a good stunt, baby.
Good stunt get you to go viral. Now you got all these retweets and stuff from TikTok, and now you got millions, extra $1 million in your pocket because I walked down this highway with some drops.
Show me how to do it, baby.
It's crazy for real. Like, what's the algorithm going on? You got people working their butts off, can't even get that type of money. That brings me back to what was the girl name? The Meet Me Outside. What was her name? Bad baby,
girl. So disrespectful, still disrespectful.
Yeah, but look how much fame that she got from being disrespectful. Multi-millionaire, making more than any doctor most doctors that you know. From being disrespectful. So what is that teaching the youth?
Girl, to go do a stunt.
So I can get monetized and get some money in our pockets. Like, who's gonna fix this issue?
Exactly. And so our youth, I want y'all to know that the right way is always gonna be the right way. Go to school, get a trade, do what you gotta do. You don't always gotta go make a stunt to be great. Do what your parents taught you to do. Well, most of the times, do what your parents taught you to do. Go get that bread.
But y'all, this bring me also to, and this kind of off topic, well, it's on topic, but it's another trending topic. Did y'all see I don't know her name, it's the little white girl. She went on Instagram and she was basically telling people, if you're over 30 and you're working a 9 to 5, you're dumb. And I hate to say it, but she was like, if you're over 30 and you're working a 9 to 5, you're dumb. Well, she said, go make that content. And she's talking about OnlyFans content.
Oh my God.
But that's what people her age think.
Yeah.
They think working a 9 to 5 is a waste of time. And when I can go on OnlyFans and bust it wide open and get $1 million in a month.
It's turning something else, baby.
But it ain't even the kids, it's the people that are making these platforms that are giving these people the money.
They are churning.
That may be true.
Yeah, they are. Like if you can sit there and teach somebody to be that way, you are a child.
Yes.
You are.
But that's what these kids coming up are thinking is the way out.
That's why we gotta train our kids the right way, child.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with mine.
No.
I find Logan on some OnlyFans busting anything goes for you. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and I ain't gonna criminalize myself.
Yeah.
But she ain't gonna bust it open no more.
No, for real. And won't, and we're not.
Baby, I don't care what they making on OnlyFans. All money ain't honest money.
All money ain't good money, baby. And all money. For real.
But okay, so speaking of Lil Nas X, y'all, and y'all saying, we don't know if he OD'd or got a mental health, got a question. So, if y'all are talking to someone, and we're gonna talk about mental health stigmas in relationships, okay? If y'all are talking to somebody and they refusing to go to therapy, they just like, nope, I'm good. Is that a non-negotiable, or is that just a difference in views?
Are you referring to relationship, to couples therapy, or just regular therapy?
Let's say regular therapy. Like if they have some deep-rooted issues and they refusing to go seek help, is that y'all just like, no, I'm cutting them, or we can work together and we're gonna figure this out?
Sometimes therapy ain't for everybody though. Some people just don't find a benefit for going to therapy, which to me is bogus, but for some people, therapy not for them.
I feel like it depends on what's going on. And I feel as though if we talking about seeking counsel, that means that we have probably done everything that, well, I have done everything that I possibly could to help you.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying, hey, let's go to therapy, or hey, you need to go to therapy, and you don't want to go, I think I'll probably be done, because at that point, I have already done everything that I could possibly do to help you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So we're not going to involve in this relationship. Yeah. How can we overcome? Tell me, and I'll ask, tell me how I can help you.
Yeah.
But what if you're unwilling to do what they're asking?
Ooh.
Because sometimes people, they, you know, we always tell people, you just need therapy, and we're not looking within ourselves to look at the trauma I may have caused this person.
Yeah, and that's another conversation. Let's come back to the round table and discuss what it is that you want.
Because
I negotiate. Maybe you don't want to go to counseling. Maybe you said every week I need you 5 o'clock. I want you to, I don't know, every week we do date night.
Yeah.
Okay, well baby, I will do date night, but I don't know if I can make it 5 p.m. Let's kind of change the time. So it's negotiation, you know, so I don't know, it just depends.
But y'all gotta think, like I said earlier, therapy ain't for everybody. That don't mean that person not willing to change or to become a better person for you. You just gotta figure out what will help that person become a better person.
Yeah, but you gotta communicate this now.
Yeah, and even with that, everybody not good with communication. You have to know who you're dealing with. That's why it comes.
That's the key.
It's the key of knowing who you're dealing with. You gotta know, I'm dealing with this nigga. He ain't going to therapy. He ain't the biggest talker, but he's emotional. He's a listener. He's willing to make sacrifices. How can I help him? What can I do?
Communication is key though.
It is, but everybody...
my partner will have to tell me what works for him. It's just like love languages.
But everybody's not...
Don't love me in your love language. Love me in mine.
Yeah, but
I'm going to voice that to you. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to voice that to you. So I think you really got to communicate some way so we can work through this.
Some way, shape, or form. But everybody not a communicator. But, no, what you said was right. Everybody not a communicator verbally. Like you said, some type of language, you gotta show me that you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some type of language you are.
Because what if you going in circles?
Yeah. So if you're going in circles, then you may need a mediator to come in and go to the therapist or whatever.
Yeah.
But it has to start with the communication, and you have to be also willing to receive and listen to what that person is saying versus just saying, you just need to go to therapy. No, because you don't feel what they're saying is right, you're sending them to therapy.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to work with them.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the person. And like you said, I agree with both of y'all.
So this week I'm in between. Like I feel like I may keep and I may cut, but I'm the type of person, I'm very understanding. And I think that's what makes me a good nurse. I can understand from all aspects of life. And I don't just judge people. Like I'm willing to understand that you doing things that way, you doing things that way, but I may do it this way, but I'm not looking at you differently. I'm not gonna take care of you differently because you handling it that way. I'm gonna still deal with you.
Right.
Because that's your way of dealing with things. So with me, I don't know.
You cussing?
Probably.
I'm cussing too.
Probably.
If it's other ways,
Yeah, it gotta be other ways. It can't be no way now, baby. It gotta be some type of way.
Yeah, it gotta be something.
I need some type of solution now.
What y'all think? Are y'all cutting, cuffing? If you're cutting, tell us why you're cutting. If you're cuffing, tell us why you're cuffing. Like, let us know a little insight on how y'all feel about this situation.
Yes.
So I thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's episode of Cold Tea Podcast.
Yes.
Once again, it's your girl, Miss Vivian Baby.
It's your boy Al, the biggest.
And I'm your girl, Dr. L.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Just know just what you want. Oh, where the justice, put it in the song. Alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.